Hello everyone, welcome back to the TJOmega channel for day 1780 of our daily content grind. So it is Monday, it's time for a news roundup, and this is a little bit of a weird one because I have to record this on Sunday night, so it's not quite as up to date. If anything drops post San Diego Comic-Con, I'm kind of stuck because I'm not at home right now. I'm gonna have to cover that next Monday, which does bring up a point. So as your programming note goes, the first of the month, I will still be out of town at MetroCon, so the monthly Q&A has to get delayed not only until I'm home, but until I'm recovered a little bit, because that is a 3-hour recording that I cannot do when I'm exhausted after a con. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to do the news roundup on Monday, next Monday, as normal, and then probably the con recap will be on Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be the actual Q&A video. So you have an unprecedented amount of time. That would be until the night of the 4th of August to get questions in for the July Q&A. So there you go. So with that programming note out of the way, let's talk about a week's worth of Transformer news that didn't have much of anything to do with San Diego Comic-Con, because we talked all that already. And luckily, the Fan Expo from Hasbro was going on in China at the time, so they had an absolutely, oh, don't click off of it. They had an absolutely beautiful display. We have full costume cosplayers there, which look incredible. Like the just straight up action figures walking around. And then this amazing display for Transformers the movie. Absolutely, like tons of artwork, huge display, and beautifully arranged. Here's the Matrix of Leadership toy with all 13 primes revolving around Star Optimus in the center. If you look, you've got the 86 cast on the left, you've got Decepticons on the lower right. Optimus and Megatron are battling in a what looks like a hurricane. This is insane. Look at this. Look at it. And then we have this massive display of the Ark. You've got Autobots rolling out of that. You've got Unicron just looming. You know, here's all the Dinobots fighting off Quintessons. You've got Devastators here. You have the scene where the Junkions are restoring Magnus. You've got Trypticon for some reason. He wasn't in the movie. Silly. You've got Galvatron and his crew flying around. Thundercracker and Skywarp are there, which should be impossible if Cyclonus is there. But it's an incredibly impressive display. Just absolutely incredible display. We get combiners listed. We have good photos of the upcoming Jetfire toy and the combined Jet Optimus. We have Bruticus fully combined. We have this thing, which I guess at least shows that the Combaticons fit on that frame. So I guess I should at least be happy we got that much. Actually, it might just be Bruticus's legs popped off and attached, because you can do that. No, it's just look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. You've got Perceptor and Blaster in there too. Like, it's all, man, it's next level. It's genuinely next level. And it showed off a lot of the current and upcoming toys, a lot of stuff that, wow. Okay, so the Patriot Bird was in China. Interesting choice of display. But yeah, like just a bunch of upcoming toys, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive to show off. Missing Link. Yeah, just a ton of incredible shots. Like, just, it's weird when you go and look at, okay, yeah, why not? Let's throw in Evangelion Prime 2. It's weird when you go from like the San Diego Comic-Con displays where like there's a lot of stuff knocked over and it's very like clean and professional, and then you get over to this and just there's so much attention put into it. Yeah, here we go. A masterpiece sideswipe from the movie line. There's your Agent RC in the prototype colors. Your upscaled 86 Hot Rod that's a masterpiece now for some reason. Okay, and these are the heavily painted versions of Grimlock and Megatron that we heard about. That's still looking really, really cool. Massive store as well. Obviously, there's a massive store. The I have a GameStop that's drivable from here that actually has that 2-pack. And I have the first 2-pack because I really wanted that red snarl. And I am just so tempted. With the convention coming up, I could not pull the trigger on that, but like I do want to get that 2-pack at some point. Just for the green swoop, if anything else. Yep. Just oh my god, that scene. Hot Rod did nothing wrong. Hot Rod did nothing wrong. Prime would have gotten shot anyway. So yeah, pretty incredible. Pretty incredible display. And we're not done. Because the next one is Wonderfest. So the Wonder Festival 2026 Summer Edition also was going on during San Diego Comic-Con. So Japan was also showing off new toys. Beautiful shot of Galvatron in full color. This is so I'm so oh my god, you should not wish away 6 months of your life, but good lord, do I want February to hurry up and get here so I can own this thing. Oh my god, this thing looks incredible. It looks better every time I see it. I cannot wait. I just genuinely cannot wait to get this in hand. Everything else is pretty much what we have seen. Nice shot of Vector Prime for anyone who still was looking at that. I do like getting a close-up to show that while they're hitting some kind of gold aspect to his plastic, there's no swirls in it. So that's nice to see. Oh, and hey, look, someone can actually get a Menasor out. Isn't that something? Oh, hey, look. It exists. All right, so fun. So 3 major toy reveal things going on at the same time. Let's go into the in-hand photos for the week. So someone got their hands on the upcoming Jetfire, so we get to see that in full display. So from what I have been told and what people have noticed is this might have been based on an incorrectly transformed version of Jetfire. Now, it's been a hot minute since I owned the toy. I cannot remember exactly what the misstep is. But I think this is just supposed to be folded up a little bit better than this. Anyway, I still think the toy looks fine. And also, if it is done intentionally in service of this combination mode, I am completely okay with that. I don't mind a little bit of alteration in the least if that's what we get. I see that in this interesting way, so the cannon from the original Jetfire has to attach to the cannon of Armada Optimus to get that mode across. Please tell me he can actually hold it in his hand. It's not just an arm cannon, because like my OG Jetfire could just hold that engine cannon in his hand. I do still think this looks good. I don't know why you put a photo filter on this, because I think it's just making the whole thing look like glazed over. And then the minicons still look good too. I don't really think they're doing anything different than the original ones, but they still look good. It's nice to get more minicons with new molds out. Yeah, this is, yeah, oh god, so images are so freaking saturated. Don't shoot with a filter, please. Please just show the natural shape. Show the natural colors so we can actually get a good idea of how these things, oh my god. Oh my, I am sorry for anyone's eyes. That hurt. I was going to use some of this for the thumbnail, but good lord. Who did this? Now my eyes are hurt. Who did this? Who's got the... Transformers bot posting Facebook group and or Reddit user Panda House. I don't know which one of you took these super awful photos, but don't ever do that again. See? Look. No photo filter. It doesn't look like it's been hot waxed. Like, it just looks like how it's supposed to look. So we have the legendary Green Lion version of Lio Convoy, specifically the T-Spark version of the mold. We've seen a few photos of this before. I still think this looks incredible. The fact that they made the whole thing glow in the dark is insane. Like, the fact that this just looks correct for the character, but also glow in the dark. That's wild. That is wild. Oh my god, I want this thing. I'm still salty I canceled my pre-order for the Lio Convoy just because, like, yeah, like, I don't want the one with the dopey lion head. Look how much cooler the new head is. But no, this is still just like super impressive, super fantastic color scheme. I mean, it's multiple shades of green. It's gonna appeal to me. It's cool that they're doing, and the fact that it's glow in the dark is insane to me. I'm not gonna get over that. Let's go over to look at Tailgate some more. Someone got their hands on the upcoming figure. Granted, we've seen this one too, and it frankly isn't terribly different from Wind Charger. Not that it ever would be, but it's nice to see. The side-by-side gives you some really cool details, like the fact that Wind Charger has those rotating fenders on his shoulders, not only because it allows him to be a little bit more cartoon accurate in robot mode, but because it allows him to keep them forward for tailgate, where those forward-facing tires are more accurate. And then there's this. Okay, so there's some molding changes too, so it looks like there's a lot more plastic holding that tire on. That's good. Okay, so I like you pointing out that. There's the lever to make his face go up and down. So weird sentence. It just like that just hit my brain the wrong way just as soon as I realized what I said. This is my face lever. He's looking good. It's still weird to me to process G1 accurate tailgate when the one I know comes from the IDW books and looks way different than this. But it is nice to see more mini bots on the way. I think outside of like cartoon accurate Outback, which really won't be too different from the retro, frankly, I think that might do it for the mini bots. And I think that might be everybody. Weird to think about. Weirder to think about is Optimus Prime as a pirate ship. So here's the stock photos of that super weird Energon Surge Optimus from Cyberworld, the one that's retooled from the current Scourge toy. It is packed in with a Mirage that is retooled from Elita 1. And yeah, this is still super bizarre. Now, I did a video for the original version of this mold. For what it is, I do think it is fun. I do like some of the features it has. It's super weird to see it as Optimus Prime. I don't think the color scheme works all that well for a pirate ship. And I really don't think Optimus Prime should have a skull in his chest. That is the weirdest thing. Why did you leave that in there? Of all the retooling done to this thing, why not that? I don't know. I don't know. It's such a weird choice to leave the skull in there. Mirage, unfortunately, is not a lot to write home about. I mean, it's the Elita 1 figure retooled and left with a lot of translucent plastic. And it looks fine for what it is. It's not the best cyber changer, but, you know, serves the purpose and gets more Mirage out there. Ironically, probably going to see this Mirage before I see the normal Mirage, because for whatever reason, I've never seen that in any store, no matter how many Cyber World toys get stocked up. But no, it's at least an interesting Optimus. You know, tack one on for, you know, the weirdest ones you've ever seen Optimus turn into. Robosen decided that San Diego Comic-Con was the right time to show you a walking corpse. So, this is a retool of their flagship Optimus Prime, which is now going to be undead. So it is the sleep mode, or what they're being a little bit more accurate, calling it Fallen Leader Optimus Prime. And yeah, it is just straight up a battle damage version. Now it's mostly in deco. The heads has been resculpted to show the actual battle damage. Everything else is just in paint. And considering how precise everything has to be on this toy in order for everything to function correctly, that makes sense. I want to say, yeah, he does have some retooling in the midsection. Man, 200 lines from Peter Cullen. That absolute okay, that gray one absolutely looks photoshopped or AI'd in, because I'm pretty sure this is the same photo they showed for Peter voicing the first version of the toy. Yeah, like I wish they did a little bit more like hard focus on like the actual new spots of tooling, because it does look like they've done something to the. Why did you include those? It does look like they've done something to the midsection and the grill to focus. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there's like crumpled up areas in the grill. There's a hole in his stomach, so they're recreating some of the battle damage. Still, I said it before, I'll say it again. Whoever gets their hands on this, I need to see the Thriller dance. I need to see like generic zombie stompies. I need to see that. I need someone to, let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? I need someone to program him to say lines from Hot Buzz. Let's no, not Hot Buzz. Shaun of the Dead. That one. Weird choice. Weird choice. Very expensive corpse. That's going to be up for sale soon. We got a new Legends comic featuring Galvatron in the Unicron mode. This is not translated yet, so I don't know what's going on in the story. What did frustrate me and upset me, spoiler alert if you want to wait for the translation, if we scroll through this, there's a couple points that kind of confuse me and upset me. Number one is this guy up here in the top here on the bottom right of this first panel, who kind of looks like it looks like a Lio convoy. Like, and you can see him in the back here. I assume like it's I didn't see him any other time in these books. It looks like it is a repaint of the Lio convoy toy in Lio Jr. colors, almost like Lio Jr. grew up, which would be a really interesting way of going about this. It does tease the arrival of Galva Lio convoy, the purple repaint, so I'm sure that's the next repaint coming after the green version. I think the most upsetting thing about any of this is the fact that they killed off Untight from the Dark Amber storyline. I actually liked him. Sad seeing Blue Bolt cradle his corpse. I don't know. It's the Legends comic. He could very well come back. Okay, let's see what other people had at San Diego Comic-Con that was Transformer related. So, we got a bunch of stuff from 3-0. So here is their stepper. I'm not going to spend too long on these because we have talked about a lot of these in previous videos. They're just kind of showing them off. The Shockwave looks insane. That's an incredible level of detailing. We've got a Combat Megatron. We've seen him too. The Sound Blaster, I think, is about the newest one. It's based on the Bumblebee movie mold too, which is weird to see Sound Blaster colors in. I mean, it's Sound Blaster. It's hard to argue. We have another Shockwave on the way from the Bumblebee movie. So my buddy John's got another toy coming out of his character. This is another one that was super weird to me. So it's Rise of the Beast Bumblebee redone as Shatterglass Goldbug, but throwing in the weapon that came with the last Shatterglass Goldbug, which was from Earthrise Cliffjumper. What a weird release. Oh, no, I didn't even know I flipped over. Okay. Okay, Bumblebee Starscream's here. We got him, we got Jazz. They're doing Last Night Megatron. I guess that's just gonna be flavor of the month because Hasbro announced a brand new one too. Yeah, still looking good. So I guess that is the new one. That's the new one they're showing off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, now going over to Blockies, see what they've got. So their classic class is doing Movie 6 Bumblebee, which I think is great. Again, big advocate for things that are way too kibbled when you have to make an actual transformer out of them. Getting toys like this because I really like how he looks in that movie, but I've not found a satisfying toy of how he looks in that movie. There we go with the Bumblebee Optimus as well. Nice little companion piece. And then there's this guy, which is, oh, there we go. No real good photo of him. The version 2 of their Optimus Prime, which comes with a lot more toyetic accessories than he had previously. Which, yeah, they do pretty solid stuff in that size class. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that Prime does. All right. We can go into Yolo Park as well. They're showing off some of their upcoming toys. We've seen a bunch of these already. They had the Nemesis and Megatron just ready to go. This is back to, this is back to ACGHK, like the Chinese convention that was going on at the same time. I know now we're kind of like confusing where everything was. But yeah, no, like all the, like some of this new stuff you could just buy. It was just ready to go. So there's their preview of their Sentinel Prime. They're also doing Dark of the Moon Megatron as well. There's their Ironhide, which we do have a full gallery of. I'm going to show you that. We have Jazz that got ripped in half. Oh, that's unfortunate. Poor Jazz. Like, that's all you get to be known for, is being ripped in half during the one movie you got to be in. So, there is their Megatron and their Black Arachnia. Next week, we will be talking about those toys because I do have those on the way. Well, not next week. I'm out of town next week, but the week after that. So I guess, like, for once I can actually do like an actual like schedule of my videos, can't I? Monday news roundup. Tuesday is the MetroCon recap. Wednesday is the Q&A, and then Thursday and Friday are going to be the videos for this Megatron and this Black Arachnia. There you go. Now you know what I'm going to be up to. Oh, Defensor. Okay. Oh, right. They were doing, they were starting to do figures for combiners too. Okay. Cool to see. Defensor gets so overlooked lately. Like poor Defensor. We don't know what the next combiner is going to be. And he's just kind of waiting there, fingers crossed. And they decided they'd rather just make weird repaints of Nexus Prime and bring back Alpha Bravo instead. So how do you feel if you're Defensor right now? Really cool looking Computron. I'll probably be down for a just action figure Computron because I never thought such a thing would ever exist. Yep. Okay. There's our Shockwave. We got their Bumblebee as well. All still looking really, really nice. Like, it's just, it's Yolo Park. They do great work. I don't know what else to tell you. The Megatron also looking really, really good. Even though it's just gray proto. Blackout not too bad either. Blackout not too bad either. Like, I know I gas them up in videos a lot when we talk about their product, but I wouldn't do it if it genuinely wasn't that good. Like, I don't take deals from brands unless it's something that I really know is very, very good, and I want you to see how good it is. So, yeah, we like Yolo Park around here. And speaking of, we can do a little bit of in your hand. So, we've seen plenty of their Shatterglass Optimus Prime, but here we have it in hand. Not Rab has done some nice photos of it. Yeah, I mean, we've seen the posability, we've seen the colors. Like, this is still really, really nice looking, considering I'm not crazy about G1 Primes getting like evil color schemes, but I'll take this. I'll take this. And then we also have shots of the Ironhide. And again, this is where Yolo Park is really, really impressive because look at the level of detail they accomplished here. Like, that is a really frantic design, and they've pulled it off. And I don't know how. Like, it's totally screen accurate Ironhide, like surprisingly skinny limbs and hips and all that and everything. And it just looks like it came right out of the movie. It's an incredibly impressive job. Yeah, just really good all the way around. Really, really good. All right, do we have one more? One more. Just a quick little close-up of the AMK Mini Megatron and Nemesis Primes. These are the ones that are already available in China. Not quite sure yet if we get them here. We will eventually. But yeah, you'll see like these are the professional coating versions of the toys. So they've got a lot more paint, they got a lot more rust. Megatron looks really, really beaten up. Megatron needs a vacation in the worst way. And then there's Nemesis Prime. Flames I could do with being a little bit more to the blue side, but other than that, I do like how this one looks too. I think because Optimus Prime in the movies is just a psychopath to begin with, I kind of believe the Nemesis Prime colors on him. Let me put it this way. I like it better than the Nemesis Prime that was actually in the movies, who was just kind of Optimus with some raspberry jelly on his face. If you were at San Diego Comic-Con, you had the chance to buy one of these from Style in Boxes, and that is the scale of the tin. It's a huge tin, because that is an 86 Optimus Prime standing on top, filled with Transformers goodies. What was actually in the box, I have no idea. Cursory searches did not turn up anything. Searched YouTube for people doing box openings, couldn't find one. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, maybe I don't know what to search for. Either way, I have no idea what's in this box. I have no idea what's in this box. I think like real world loot boxes are just kind of out of favor. So no surprise that I've not seen anyone talking about this or telling us what you actually got inside. And then to finish it off, U2's, a company we almost never get to talk about here on the News Roundup, announced a couple of Transformer plushies. One of them is a dying Optimus Prime. Why is everyone making dead Optimus Primes? Like, I know it's the movie, but why would you do something so morbid? And then we have the Bumblebee. The Bumblebee does look a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's kind of cute, though. It's kind of cute. If you need an Optimus Prime corpse that you can squeeze at night, here you go. U2's is here for you. Of all the things, they get the Transformer license, and of all the things that U2's actually makes, they decide to just make a couple of weird plushies. Okay. This has been a very long news roundup, and I think when 3 big conventions around the world go on at the same time, all revealing Transformer stuff, that's bound to happen. So I need to go rest my voice now, and I will say thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Hello everyone, I am Astral Agent Magnetar, a Tokusatsu VTuber, and I am streaming 4 times a week over on Twitch, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday afternoons, and a special late night one on late Friday/early Saturday. So come watch, come hang out, and let's make an impact together.